speculate. There are over 1,000 vessels that are on the water to skim, lay boom, pick up oil, and to do what needs to be done to try to keep the ocean as free as possible from the oil. In addition, we have formed an independent estimates group with the best scientists available within the federal government, with peer review by others, to really estimate how much overall oil BP has now spilled to the Gulf of Mexico out of the Deep Horizon spill. That work is ongoing. So we continue to hold BP responsible as a responsible party, but we are on them, watching them. We know the value of these lands, of these parishes. We know, for example, Grand Isle, which is one barrier island that has a large population, 100 people living on. We're heartsick that Grand Isle is now at risk. We are going to do everything we can to protect these lands, protect these parishes, and to make sure that claims are paid, the oil well is sealed, and this area comes back.
It's not just at Cat Island. A few days ago, we took a boat out to Paso Lucha. We saw thick black and brown colored oil covering much of the perimeter of the marsh out there. And again, our biologists tell us that marsh may begin dying in as soon as 5 to 7 days. It is clear that we don't have the resources we need to protect our coast. We need more boom, more skimmers, more vacuums, more jack-up barges that are still in short supply. And let's be clear. Every day that this oil sits and waits for cleanup is one more day that more of our marsh dies. Over in Terrebonne Parish, oil is moving through their waters. Boom and workers sat for days waiting for their orders to be deployed. Yesterday, we met again with coastal parish leaders, just like we did when we formed our own detailed parish protection plans. We know we've got to take action. We've got to take matters into our own hands if we're going to win this fight to protect our coast. We met with parish leaders, emergency professionals, levee district officials, discussed strategies to fill the void we are currently seeing in response efforts to stop this oil.
We will not rest until this job gets done. It's also important to note that with us today is the leadership of the United States Senate. When we think about the Assistant Majority Leader of the United States Senate, Dick Durbin is here with 5 of the colleagues of the U.S. Senate because the eyes of the United States Senate are on Louisiana and what's happening here in the Gulf Coast today. I want to make it very clear. Under the law, BP is the responsible party. BP is charged with capping their leaking oil well and paying for the response and for the recovery without limitation. They will be held accountable. We will keep our boot on their neck until the job gets done. And as I said yesterday, we will make sure that all of their responsibilities are fulfilled to the people of the Gulf Coast and to the United States government.